Hello again, everybody. Zagatag is here by Atakline, on this Monday, February 8th, 2016. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Especially with Super Bowl happening this past week, but I had a lot of great things happen over the last couple of days. I had 5 gigs Tuesday, 2 on Friday, 1 on Thursday, 1 on Saturday. So I had a busy week of gigs since my last Atakline. So let's kick it off with my gigs starting Tuesday, the double header. So I got some. Oh, shoot. There you go. Basketball game, double header, boys and girls against Casino. I usually Girls Varsity. Girls Varsity won their game against Casino. That was a tough game, very back and forth game, very exciting game to kick off this double header with the girls winning. I think it was like 3 points, like 46-43 or something. You're like, wow, it was crazy. Crazy. But then the boys lost. They got slaughtered by Casino. It was charity week, too. It was a good week overall for Romeo High. Because it was charity week. Because we had the charity week festivities with the co-ed dance team at that game. The doubleheader. They also danced at the pep rally on Friday. Thursday, boys finally won a home game with me there. They took on Port Huron. And the best I've seen them play. And they just beat the crap out of Port Huron and got the victory. But like what? It was like 69-70 or something. To like 50 something. It was like a very blowout game in the late second half. They always suck in the second half, but they didn't suck in the second half of this game against Port Huron. Especially fueled by the fact that the state champion Division I football team was getting an honor from MaxPreps.com, and the Tour of Champions. They got a special award as one of the 50 best schools in the nation when it came to football. And presented an award sponsored by the National Guard. It was a great moment during halftime on Thursday. Friday, 2 terrific gigs. Lunches at Romeo in promotion of Charity Week, and the dance I was doing on Saturday night. And best lunches in a while. And lunch is okay. We started try to do a dance / rap battle. Link crew want to do a dance battle. We had a little bit of that during B lunch. C lunch was just insane for the dance battle. And it was like, we saw it, we had his umbrella, then we're like, what? We whip it, hit the quad, all these things, I bet you can do it like me. And we had like a pile of people just watching this. And their camera phones out, and it was crazy. Everyone was just enthralled by it. It was like the best lunches in a while because it was such a good crowd during that C lunch specifically. Then Daddy-Daughter Dance. Friday night at Gravener Elementary in Utica. First time ever DJing there. And hopefully not the last because it was a fun Daddy-Daughter. I've been doing like these Daddy-Daughter dances recently. I'm doing a lot. The next 3 or 4 Fridays I'm doing either mother-son or Daddy-Daughter or both in one night. I think I'm doing like a glow-in-the-dark pajama dance party on Friday at Billboard Elementary. But the one in Gravener was amazing. Good crowd. It was like 300 people. 250. 300 on the area. A lot of young girls. That's the thing, Daddy-Daughter. Like a lot of little kids. Kindergarten, the first, second, third graders show up. The older kids, like the teens, kind of show up, but a lot more little kids. That's why I've been like Fox and what does Gangnam Style, and of course Cha-Cha Cupid, Chicken Hokey, and obviously Quad and Nene. Because the kids do like doing it. And Taylor Swift and all that great stuff that the girls love. So there you go. Great Daddy-Daughter Dance on Friday. Then Saturday, Homecoming 2.0, aka the Charity Week Dance for Romeo. This was my second year DJing, and it was as awesome as last year. A lot of new stuff worked, like Whipping Nene and Quan, like I mentioned, and the Daddy-Daughter. Also Cha-Cha Cupid. I had to play Cupid twice, because some people arrived after 7:30 when we started doing the first couple line dances. And who'd have thought songs from my era of high school would be well received? Get Low and Yeah. Songs that I danced to in the exact same gym back when I went to homecoming and Charity Week dance and stuff back in the day. Some people think I'm too young to say back in the day, but I don't care, I'm singing. So, I did those 2 songs, and I did like Apache Tricky way before my time even, and their time, and they got well received. And of course, obviously, gangster songs like Hood Go Crazy, Fetty Wap, all that great stuff. And Bet You Can Do Like Me, I did it, doing that dance as well. Wobble, all that great stuff. And it was just an amazing night on Saturday night. It was It was exhausting. By the end of the night, it was a 3-hour show. By the end of it, I was like exhausted. But it was so worth it because it was such rewarding because everyone had such a fun time. So there you go. Great weekend of gigs. I got another basketball game. I think it's a girls' game on Thursday. Then the pajama party at Weebly. So there you go. Time with your number ones. Time with your number one movie. Well, we have still number one movie. Second week in a row with no competition, no threatening competition. With the only movies coming out this week was Biden Presidents and Zombies was bombed with $5 million. Well, Hail Caesar, the comedic film, only made $11 million. Kung Fu Panda Wayne, the number one, like I said again, with $21 million. So congrats to Kung Fu Panda for its second week. Meanwhile, Billboard, new number ones across the board this week. And they're a week back on top. Adele's album got kicked off, sadly, by Rihanna's new album, Anti. The Beyonce Wannabe album got Rihanna and Beyonce like the same. But they both were dancey, and they had great dancey songs, and then they want to go, gangsta, I'm not gonna make you dance, go act like a dog, bitch! Bitch better have my money, and I'm not gonna make you dance! My songs ain't dancey. I hate Beyonce's her new song, Formation's horrible. Horrible. As bad as Zayn's song, which is your new number one single. Hot 100 debuting at number one. Wow, two number ones I hate. I don't like Rihanna's new album because there's nothing dancey on it. I'm a disrespect. I like bouncy songs. Ballads I don't mind, but there's not even a ballad in Rihanna's album. I want to have a gangsta, thuggish, I'm not gonna make you dance. And Zayn, of course, Zayn Malik for me in One Direction, his solo debuted at number one. I don't like it. It's not dancey. So interestingly for Hot 100, not just with the debut of Zayn. It is the 25th song to debut at number one. First since Adele did it. Hello debut number one. Also big week, Drake's new song, Summer 16, debuted at number 6. While G-Eazy got in the top 10 with Me, Myself, and I don't like it. It's not dancing. It's like mid-tempo gangsta. I'm just not a big fan of it. So there you go. New number ones across the board. Maybe Zayn might be kicked off by Beyonce's new song, Formation, which of course premiered over the weekend. First premiered the music video on Saturday. And then she premiered the song live for the first time doing a somewhat forgettable Super Bowl halftime show last night with Coldplay and Bruno Mars. With Bruno and Beyonce being the only highlights from it because Coldplay just basically became a background. It was basically Beyonce and Bruno Mars and special guest Coldplay. That's what it turned into. And Beyonce capitalized on the promotion of the Super Bowl by announcing her new world tour. The Formation World Tour, her stadium tour, will kick off in April. She is touring all across the country and all around the world. She's doing some stadium dates in UK. But the US leg of the tour will kick off April 27th in Miami at the Marlins Park. She'll also hit Chicago again, hitting Soldier Field again, Pittsburgh, Boston, Philly, New York City Field, in a city she skipped on the last stadium tour of Jay-Z, and on the one tour skipped Detroit. But this time Detroit will not be skipped. She'll be in Detroit on May 27th at Ford Field. Ford Field needs a lot more bands because with no One Direction, no Taylor show this year, Ford Field's got to have some backup. They got obviously some strongholds like Kenny Chesney and Luke Bryan. But they need that big pop show. They got him at Beyonce in the Formation World Tour. I've seen from experience, pop divas cannot sell 50,000 tickets at Ford Field. Madonna couldn't even sell 30. So I don't think Beyonce's going to sell not even 30 at Ford Field. So the tour, tickets go on sale February 22nd. It will lead to a possible new album. And in honor of her being in Michigan, she, like many others, are supporting the whole Flint water crisis thing by putting in a fund to support Flint, Michigan. I'm not a politics guy. I'm not stepping my toes into politics. But it's a sad situation what's happening in Flint with the whole water crisis BS. So Beyonce's adding in her 2 cents and adding some donations would have fun for that. So there you go. Beyonce capitalizing on a Super Bowl appearance, announcing a tour. She's not the only band or artist to announce a tour today. Dead and Company, some of the remaining members of the Grateful Dead, are going back in the world this year with their Dead and Company lineup. Last year they did like a short stint of tour dates last year, including Atlanta, among others, and it's Skip Detroit. But like Beyonce, they all coming to Detroit on their latest summer tour, with remaining members Bob Weir, Mickey Hart, Bill Kreutzmann, and John Mayer joining them. Will be kicking off their summer tour on June 10th in Charlotte. Now, John Mayer, when they did the New Year's Eve show, they kind of hinted they were doing more tour dates, and it is true, which will include a Detroit stop at Pine Knob DTE on July 7th. They'll also do 2 nights in Wisconsin at the amphitheater there, 2 nights at Folsom Field in Colorado, 2 days in Fenway, and 2 days in Citi Field. The rest are mostly amphitheater tour, but like I said, they're doing those stadium shows in Boston, in Boulder, in New York, and Citi Field. So Citi Field's got a lot. Citi Field's got Beyonce, and now the Dead and Company. So there you go. Dead and Company with John Mayer and all them guys. Heading back on the road. On June the 10th in Charlotte, they'll be making some appearances on television to promote it, including Jimmy Fallon, bringing the late night debut there. Tickets go on sale this Friday, February 12th. With the pre-sale, take place tomorrow for Live Nation app users and other Grateful Dead fans. Because I think there's some that will not be ticketed through. I think the stadium shows will not be ticketed through Ticketmaster / Live Nation. They'll be ticketed through other outlets. So there you go. And that is it for my Atakline for today. Thank you very much for watching. With that in mind, you've been attacked by the news from Zach. Excuse me. See you later.